All right.
We did not plan this. We didn't plan this at all, did we? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Yodesla presents the Mythic Wars of all of the $10,000 to go to somebody or many people, actually. I'm going to introduce the bottom player.
It's spread out a little bit.
That's right. It's spread out a little bit. In the bottom of the map, we have our Poseidon player, Mr. 3D, with a lot of emotion because there's an exclamation mark after it and then just a quiet B.
Oh, yeah. And in the north, in the red, Kavoth playing as Ra.
Yeah, you really have to vocalize the extra H's.
Yep.
Kavoth.
That's right.
Right.
You have to.
Yeah, you have to. Otherwise, it doesn't count. Yodesla. We have ourselves a Ra versus Poseidon matchup on Marsh. There's some relics on the map. Sometimes these are really, really important. Sometimes they're not important at all. We've got Bow of Artemis. This one's going to make archers a little bit cheaper. I'm not sure we're going to see all too many of those in this one, though. And we've got Ula's bow. So the synergy there is off the charts for archers. But like I said, what do you reckon?
Oh, yeah.
Anything spicy?
I think, well, like you said, I think the slingers and stuff is going to be insane, right?
Yeah.
Range, yeah, that's going to make them cheaper. I'm just going through the things here, too. Farms, that's going to be good for Ra, right?
Yes.
Improved hero speed. Caravans a cheaper move. I don't think that's going to matter for a while.
Yes.
It's going to matter.
Like, the thing with, I guess, with like this matchup is there's two ways it can go. Way number one is really, really, really aggressive one-town center play, depending on how the spawns go. Or way number two is really, really defensive play, which is like walls everywhere, choking up the map, trying to slow everything down, and just trying to survive and break out, right? If it's the latter,
from what I've seen, like every single time on this map is like the Egyptians just take one of the aggressive TCs in the middle every single time.
Yeah, yeah. Like if it ends up being like an aggressive town center sort of like thing like that, then we could get into a position where maybe those relics, those late game relics like Shenong's Okra Whip over here with the farms, like the caravan, might start being somewhat impactful. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I've never seen 3DB playing Poseidon. Have you?
He might have in that first series. I don't remember. I think he might have. I'm not 100% sure.
Guys, this is a very hype train. Holy moly. You guys are wild.
That's a big hype train you got there.
Somebody give some subs over to Yodesla. He needs some.
Let's keep the hype train going. That's all that matters.
Alrighty. Okay, so already walls coming up. This is just it's a pretty fast advance from 3DB. This is like the old meta for Poseidon. Still pretty good, but players are getting so much better at defending. Like this early wall, if Kavoth can get over onto this left side here and get another little wall off, all of a sudden this centaur's not going to have much of an entry. He hasn't going for it though. Or he's going to the right side first, so he's going to be a little bit blocked off.
Shocker. Poseidon's going for a stable.
Oh, yeah. There's no other way to start. Oh, Kavoth almost losing it.
He got it. He actually got it.
I legitimately don't think I've
It's not really supposed to happen.
I've never sniped a villager from Kavoth doing this. In all the games I've played against Kavoth, I've never seen him lose a villager there. That's huge for 3DB. That's absolutely huge. But considering like the late advance from the late advance from Kavoth there means that he did actually get himself a little bit more economy going early on. So it's going to take a couple of minutes for that villager pick to actually pay off, but it's going to be somewhat relevant a little bit later on.
Double stable. So I mean, what is the ratio for the Hippus versus the Spearman?
The ratio.
Like how many Hippus does it take to kill? Like how many Hippus does it take to kill 5 Spearmen?
I have no
idea.
Like roughly. I'm gonna go with close to 5. 5 Hippias versus 5 Spearmen is probably pretty close because the Spearmen
and what's the cost difference there?
Yeah, very, very different. Very, very big. Because it's 3 population Hippias, 2 population Spearmen. A Spearman costs like 75 resources. And
he's getting all the upgrades. He's going for it. Yeah, he's just going straight up as he doesn't care. He doesn't care.
I mean, this is pretty much the standard against Poseidon. Like I said, there's two ways. Sorry, against Ra. There's 2 ways to play this. As Poseidon, you either go for a second town center and try and take the game late game, or you just try and all in them. 1 town center, spam center, spam Hippias, raid like a crazy man.
And he's running in there right now. Look at this. Oh, butter knives OP.
Nice. The butter knives are OP. We shank in this business, man. We shank. No one's safe.
Hit us on the right. Centaur coming in. You can let that die. Oh, no.
He gets it away. 13 HPs. We'll get that one back up to full HP after all time. Lots of priests. He needs these to defend against the Centaur. But 3DB is...
Look at all the pretty lights in the Ra base. That's insane.
It's a lot. There's a lot going on here.
Who would you say are like the top 3 gods that can sit on 1 TC? Besides Thor, is the mine, but...
I think Egyptian is the best 1 town center Civ at the moment.
Ra just feels so good on 1 TC.
Yeah. Ooh. But that being said, I think that this can work if you're playing... If the control is there from 3DB, if he gets the Centaur out and doesn't go... He can't go mass Hippias here. He has to get like... He has to put like 5-6 villages on favor and really spam out Centaur. And then it's just a micro contest. Like who can micro the priest or the spearman better than the other thing. And you have ceasefire.
It comes down to like what can kill what fat. Can the Centaurs kill the spearman faster than the priest can kill the Centaurs, really?
Yeah, or the Sphinx getting
micro back and forth. Yeah.
Oh, he's...
Oh, well, that's...
Can't be losing HP there, my Mr. B. Sting him, but sting him without losing HP. It's not like, you know how the bees, when they sting, they like die. We don't want to die here. We're just like a little prod, pull the stinger out, and we go for another one later.
Oh, we got a little raid in the upper left. Okay, it's not. I thought it was 2 hit. It's just 1 hit in the scout, but might still get something done. You never know.
Oh, Kavot's going for a town center here. Start. This is... I don't know.
I mean, Egyptians, they do this. They always do this. They jump in the middle on this map. Even if they can't hold it, they try anyway.
This is sort of... this is kind of like a new meta that I've been seeing turn up. And I'm always scratch my head on this because everything tells me if I'm going to do this, I'm giving my opponent a huge window here to get something done. That could be a bronze all-in. It could be a curse with like a whole bunch of Nemean Lions also mixed in. You can get to Hypaspis and make that happen as well. There's a lot of spice here from 3DB to throw at Kavos. So we'll see if he can actually defend. That's going to be the big one.
Yeah, so the economy now, they get the second TC. It's going to start going more and more into Kavath's favor. So unless B, like you said, does something, it's going to be bad.
Yeah. He just has a lot of time. That's all. If he does nothing, he's going to lose. But he's got a lot of time to do something right now, and he has a lot of units to do something with.
Getting put on a little bit of a timer.
And okay, so Spirited Charge in for the Hippias and the Centaur, so nice and quick, 6.4 speed, 6.1 speed. They're never going to get caught by those Sphinx. I'm sure that Kavath is going to be going for the Cryos or Heracross Sphinx upgrade fairly shortly.
Why is there no Atalanta out? That's my question. Oh, she is. Never mind. She's just down there with the...
She's got to sit in the base just in case the Sphinx come for raids. It's pretty scary.
Well, we got a raid coming up top here, but it looks like Kavath already jumping away, not going to let his villagers die immediately.
Oh, this is huge in the main base of B,
though. Down south.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's tough.
Yeah, losing all of those is not... All those Toxotes is not...
I don't think he got any villager kills up top, did he?
No, he just got a tiny bit of idle time.
The tail of Atalanta.
And, well, I like this from Kavath as well. He's actually taking into crenellations. He sees all of the... Hippias crenellations gives a bonus against Cav for all buildings. So the town center included. It's a huge bonus. And not really as much on the tower until much later in the game when you have all the upgrades. But
he's gonna pick off a few of these, I think.
Yeah, he has to get some kills.
Maybe.
That was a nice cutoff there.
Split.
Yeah.
He's gonna catch ones on the bottom. Ones on the top. Looks like 2 are gonna get away. I mean, B's got a nice army. He just has to do something with it. I mean, while he does have a bigger army and all that, I mean, the eco is definitely in favor of Kavath. So every second that goes by, Kavath is just going to get further and further ahead.
Yeah, but this is like B is like playing his game right now. This is exactly what he wants. He wants to be the one doing the multi-raids, hitting everything left, right, and center. And he's doing a fantastic job of it. And now the town center is going to start getting targeted down. Priest popping out to snipe the center.
Priest jumped out. Yep. All the villagers up top, they're getting I guess they're going to fight back. More Hippos are coming in, though.
Yeah, he does have...
Might be able to snipe a few vills.
He does have that Skin of the Rhino tech, so these villagers, their butter knives, they've turned into steak knives. They're very pointy.
Ah.
But Kavath now pushed off this town center. This is what I was talking about. There's such a huge timing here for 3DB to hit, and the Eclipse drops. Okay. Ceasefire is probably a good idea here, just to make sure that
maybe he's just going to wait to use a ceasefire. I guess he's just going to run. He cannot run it, right? He doesn't have to use ceasefire.
He doesn't have to use it, no, but maybe at 30 seconds he can use it, and then he can just try and get back into position. Oh, sniping a centaur would be nice. Not able to actually pick it off. This Sphinx might actually go down. Oh, he's going to be able to get back, and
nah, it'll go away. It'll get away.
That's actually so huge for 3DB now.
Oh, not the centaur! What are you doing?
Nice.
It got stuck in its animation, I think, or something. It couldn't run. Oh, he's blocking with the barracks. I'll let him run through. Here come the priest to snipe the centaur, but they're just sitting there.
I don't know why Kavath is fighting this. He needs to just be sitting in that town center. But 3DB is just going to be able to continue sending here. I actually think Kavath might...
And here come the Toxotes.
Kavath might actually just be dead here.
Where did the rest of these centaurs come from?
He just built them.
I mean, so yeah, he gives it the second TC now, right? And he has to go home and build up an army and try to defend. It's 35 military to 100, though, which is insane.
Yeah, the town center's down. He has the tiniest of villager advantage right now. But the military difference is gigantic.
So, okay, what does Kavath do now to survive? If there's something he had to do to survive, what is it?
I just play... Oh, I guess
something.
Spam watchtowers, I guess. Kavath's been playing on the public update preview, and he is ready for it.
You know, they seemed pretty good the other day when I was spamming them. He never finished any of them. Oh, no. Well, that didn't work.
Nope.
Do you think B should be ecoing behind maybe a second TC or something?
I say
now that he's
B. I say
pushed into a corner.
I say B needs to just continue doing what B's doing. He is executing this amazingly. If he gets the heroic age now with bronze, then all of a sudden
he can afford that almost.
All of a sudden, he's got a 175 population army that he can just run into the main base and just kill everything. And there's nothing that Kavath can do to survive that.
Oh yeah, these hippos are just going insane right now. He's just gonna backing in and out. I like that he's getting that gold on the left hand side. 3DB should be on that though. I think a lot of people get tunnel vision when they're like hitting and pressuring this hard. You got to be scouting, looking around the map to see if they're going around somewhere else, getting a secret TC, secret gold, right?
The kind of hard part about it, I mean, the centaur are perfectly fine to go over and do that, but just sending a handful of units over there to hit this, the villagers, they can just turn around and just shank, right? You have to send everything.
Yeah.
And then Kavath can do the ring around the rosy business. As he does manage to click up to the heroic age through Sobek. If he can get to Sobek, potentially he can throw down a bunch of Migdols and he can get into Camel Riders. It's a long, long way for him to bring the game
villagers.
back.
Do you see that?
Yep. This is the classic. I've seen this from Kavath so many times.
Those are never getting found.
He's so good at this stuff. Town center for 3DB though, and he shows that to Kavath though, right? That's right on top of the barracks.
Oh, look, he's got a little party. He's going to be looking around. He's probably going to see that next gold and be like, okay, he didn't go this way. He went back home, right? Is that what he's going to say?
Surely. He sees this, And then he turns.
There's no way he keeps going. There's no way. Oh,
all right, bets.
Yeah, there's
bets.
no way.
Predictions in the chat. No. Oh, predictions in the chat. He's going. He's going.
No way.
He's going. Kavoth is found.
That's impossible.
The impossible is probable in this game. Well, that being said, that's Kavoth's like advantage right there. That was his villager advantage. So he's
I would never have guessed that. That's crazy. Watching this stream, we get like a 5-minute delay. I don't think so, my guy. I don't think it's possible. He needs actual like foresight to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Always TCing behind this. About to be triple TC.
Couple of dead vills as Kavoth trying to pull back. Migdol up.
B is ahead in every conceivable way.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, Kavoth is a fighter, though. He's a battler.
Nuts.
The one thing that Kavoth does have on his side is knowledge. He's got a lot of knowledge about ways in which he can potentially bring himself back in this game. But sometimes that is not enough. It's going to be 3 down centers for 3DB. And there's a bronze at some point.
Yeah, the bronze is going to be disgusting. Question, does bronze get protection from... does Locust Swarm have, like... Does it just go through bronze, or does bronze actually protect
Locust
from
Storm
Locust?
is divine damage, so it doesn't. Bronze doesn't help there. And the priests are divine damage as well. That doesn't help there either. Kavoth is trying to sneak the gold mine on the right side as well. Let's see how switched on is B right now. He's done the cleanup on the left. No, he's not going.
Actually almost caught up in military. I'm gonna be honest. That's kind of impressive. He's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, there's bronze. Time to run.
Bronze. What do you do here? I mean,
fight in a narrow corridor. That's your best thing. You gotta fight in like a narrow corridor.
And this split from 3DB though. He like dodges everything there. In fact, he's dodging the Locust completely.
That was disgusting. By the way, there's only like how many priests are in there? Just the 2?
There's only.
Yeah, I would have focused on the priest. There's 2. There's one up top of the gold mine.
There's a couple on the top. Yeah.
I would have focused on those priests really quick, so my my Hydra would have lasted longer.
Yeah, I think this is...
I don't think it matters. But
this is unfortunately for Kavoth. This is an incredibly tough
that was
position.
an insane split.
And he
I don't think we talked about it enough. That was actually an insane split, by the way.
Yeah. I mean,
mid-flight focusing units and then split out of the swarm is nuts.
That's the mechanics of a pro gamer like 3DB. Look at this guy go. What a game. Oof. Like, okay, I mean we talked about it, right? This town center grab at 8 minutes. I think Kavoth was fine to just keep spamming spears, stay one.
He didn't though. I don't know why. That was weird.
And he would have been totally fine.
But here's the thing: players have felt comfortable enough recently to not have to do that. Like I said, and like you said, you said you were seeing it too. They grab that second TC. They feel comfortable enough to be able to do that and defend.
Yeah.
But obviously could not.
No, like this is what Poseidon is. It's a monster. If you let him do this, and you let him just spam like this, it's like, yeah, it's just all, it's lights out. You can't keep up. But there's the other ways to play this. Well, the ways to play this for Ra, I think, would be like a closer to just stay one town center spam, or you go for the town center much earlier and the back town center at that, and you're going to be playing a really slow expand game, which probably suits Kavoth's playstyle. But he didn't feel comfortable because of how fast B advanced to go for that, I guess. Anyways, GG. Let's get into the next game, hey. Hopefully we can see something.
All right,
we're back with game number 2. In the right
game number 2.
Oh, I've got everything wrong. Let me fix everything. Okay, that's better. In the right-hand corner of the map, playing as Hades. His name is 3DB.
Just B?
Oh, it's a little.
That's a capital B. You got to put some respect on the capital.
There's no exclamation mark after it. What am I supposed to do?
And on the other side, in the green, we've got Kavoth playing as Fushi. And this is Alfheim.
Yes, Alfheim. This is a matchup, right? Okay, hear me out on this. I've played China versus Hades recently, and I have no idea how to get through the Hades army. Hades is so strong, in my opinion, into China right now. But apparently I'm doing it wrong. And I believe that wholeheartedly. And I can't wait to get shown exactly how it's done. This is my...
Well, how do you do it and how is it done?
Okay, so what I do is I try and build some units into take a fight into fast resign. It just doesn't work.
You're so technical with it. Take a fight, fast resign.
That's right.
That's good.
That's
really good.
So here's the thing.
That's really good.
There's two options here that are really, really strong for the Hades that I've seen so far. Option number one is just a straight up Athena one town center aggressive idea. Very tough to defend the second town center, especially when you don't have the HAL 2 with the walls. As Fushi, you only have the other two, Zhennu and Qi Yao. The other option is a Cyclops idea with Underworld, which is equally as potent, equally as terrifying, but takes a little bit more prep and style, so to speak, to make it happen. Yeah. I guess there's another way to do this is like a fast second town center of some sort, which probably is maybe more what Kavoth's used to seeing. I imagine it's pretty standard for Hades players to do those sort of builds
Hades
on the ladder.
Love their fast second TC.
Like, because here's the thing, right? If the Hades player gets to the late game, it's really tough to kill her.
Even with Oedipus coming in already.
Yes, the fast Vault of Errors. I think this was. It's John Arbiter in the chat. You know, John Arbiter. He came up with the fastest Vault of Erebus. He says he reminds me every single time. He can get it in at 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Have it started by 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Very quick.
OP.
OP. Yeah. Oh, and it is Ares.
So, question.
Yeah.
Where do you, if they both get a second TC, what will be their second TC? Their close one, or that like the third, like the one in the middle?
Okay, well, if Kavoth is advancing a little bit faster, I doubt he's going to go for an immediate town center right now. He does not have the resources for it. He's got the prep to go for it a little bit later. When he sees,
I'm saying when they do get it, what's he going to grab?
The thing is, it depends on if he throws. He's not going to. So he's going to see Ares. He is going to get very panicked about taking a forward town center, because that means that the Cyclops can just walk forward and make your life very challenging. So I imagine if he's going to go for one at any point, it's probably going to be the back one. But I think this is going to be more of a one town center idea here from Kavoth.
There's a lot of food like in the corners of the map here in the north and south.
Yeah, there is.
All right. Got the Cyclops versus the boy.
I could be misreading this, but
what?
I think 3DB is going for a town center here.
Yeah, I mean, well, 3 villagers, I guess. Yep, I guess he is.
A couple of smacks onto the yachts.
It's what Hades does, but wait,
he doesn't have the resources. What is he doing?
Oh, jeez.
Clean.
It's all part of the plan, man. It's all part of the plan.
Yeah. Now, right here, Kavoth is he is technically speaking all in on denying this town center.
That TC's not coming up. Oh, yep.
But he just has to run. He has to respect this. This is Najjar. Okay, let
me bringing in more.
Let me give you some stats.
The butter knives.
A little bit of shanks. Oh, one down. Let me give you some stats on this Najjar. This bad boy, he beats Heracles by himself. This guy, he is.
Oh jeez.
He packs a punch, a spear, and some flames all in one.
Oh well, there goes that.
I think we might be going to a very quick game number 3. Yo, Tesla.
Oh, no. Fire spear OP
on the micro. If he just turns it and hits the Ajax, I think.
Butter knife, get him! Oh,
it
another
does
one.
So much damage with this. Oh God! Stop! He's already dead.
He's killing another one.
He's bringing more villages. All right.
Stop, drop, and roll. Oh my god. That is tough.
Kavoth
Don't worry, guys. He's only down 8
yeah,
villagers.
Yeah, Kavoth just allowed 3DB to get the town center up by going for his own second town center here. He could have just kept spamming units, and this game would have been very, very tough. I don't think that town center would have got it up at all. Not only that, Yo Tesla, this town center is average. No food. There's a gold mine that's kind of close, but no food nearby, and deer's in the middle of the map. That's not going to be easy to grab.
You got a gold. That's really it. Yeah, that's really it.
And
gold's great.
Yeah,
but I don't know. What do you think?
Look, if Kavoth wants to just like grab full advantage right now, he can just say, without doing anything, like it doesn't take any, like doesn't have no risk. He can just drop a third town center, and 3DB cannot chase that. Like, he has to stay 2 town center. He has to build units to, like, secure his hunt, or he has to go into farm so he can't
already
afford
going
the
into
town
farms.
center.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That's rough, man.
And he is going for the third town center. This is like... I'm actually kind of surprised Kavoth is going for the back town center here. Like, there's no real reason for him to say, oh, okay, we'll just give you a...
Oh, my God. Run, villager, no!
Oh, he's getting... Oh, wait. I don't...
Is it cooking? That's alive.
He is
it's
cooking.
Alive.
He's going to lose some HP. But he's alive. To finish the point, Yodesla,
sorry.
In this position, there's no reason to not just take the forward town center.
He's already taken the back one.
But he's taking the back one. This does give 3DB some agency.
No. This is where Kavoth takes a 4th TC.
Oh, okay. That might be a little bit risky, but I like it.
That's the play.
I like it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can definitely stop that TC from going up with that thing.
Yeah.
little pecs.
Tasker Boss is noticing this, so I mean, there is a world here where 3DB's wild ideas might come up with something.
What's the comp he's going to go for, like, immediately?
I mean, the simple comp against China in the classical age, if you're going to go for anything classical age, is Hippias Toxotes, and obviously mixed in some Cyclops, right? But if you go into the heroic age, all of a sudden you get access to Peltas, which means we can go for Hoplite, Peltast, Cyclops. But without those Peltas, you can't really build a whole lot of Hoplites, unless you have.
He's causing a little bit of idle time with his boy, but tried.
And once
here comes the Niza.
Niza. I call him the Nisha. Look, I tried my hardest.
The Ja? Oh, what did it say, Ja?
I tried my hardest to learn some Chinese here, and then people were still upset about how my level of pronunciation. So I'm just like, you know what? I don't care.
Oh, I get yelled at for it in chat every day, and I've just embraced it at this point. It's part of the stream.
That's right. At least just a little friendly wall here. Both players are going to be very friendly.
I see that. I'm looking at that. We got a little friendly wall action down here. He sent out the Kwafu all the way down there to do that all by himself. That's crazy.
It sort of makes sense. Like, he can just jump over onto the gold mine after that. It's totally fine. Or he could actually turn around and start throwing rocks at the villages if he wants to.
Oh boy.
So yeah, I think the only real loss condition, or the win condition for 3DB right now is hit some sort of ridiculous Cyclops all in with Underworld, right? So that's the lose condition here for Kavoth. He's so far in front. So a simple answer to ensure that he stays alive is to get to the heroic age, get sages out.
He's going pure archery ranges, by the way. 4 of them.
Oh yeah,
he's doing nothing but Toxtotes and Peltast.
That sort of makes sense. It takes a while to get those.
Well, he's not going to be killing no TCs with that.
No. Some people.
But that is like the end game comp, right? I mean, if you can get there, you know, heroic, mythic age, that'd be nice. We already have the heroic age coming for both players now, actually.
No,
that's a little ahead.
Yeah. This is perfect for Kavoth. I didn't even realize he actually picked up one of those relics, which makes his age ups even cheaper, which means he's just living the dream.
Nice.
What has he got? A Seek Titan's treasure, Scales of Quintuple Pass, and Scales of Echidna. So we can pump our myth units in the heroic age. Unfortunately, going through Gormang, you get the Tao Wu.
What just happened?
Someone just was having a bit of.
I was looking at the green army and something died in the.
Oh,
he recycled his hero so we can get a fresh one out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Interesting.
It's cheaper in the classical age. Goes from 150 gold.
That was actually really smart.
Favor to like 300 gold or something in the heroic age. So it's a lot.
Yeah, so he gets a full HP one now for the final thing. So there's no way to heal his units.
There is. You got what's it called? Forest protection. That works. Sages also work.
I guess he just didn't want to use it. Well, he doesn't have. He doesn't have either of those things.
Yeah, sages also work, and I imagine he's going to build sages at some point. That makes some sense.
Beole. How do you say Beole?
Baule.
Baule. Ah.
Yeah. Yeah. We got it. We're educational here. Educational. All right. Forward. We're just going to go with the castle. How about we just call it a castle? Because that's what it is. Forward castle here. There is a risk for Kavoth to get overly confident with this position because there is pestilence, and that's going to stop the arrows shooting.
Going into some hoplites, but for what? A little confused, but oh, there's white knight stuff coming. He doesn't know that. He's just guessing. Nice.
Ah, yeah. This is just you just have to go for white horse cavalry. They're just so good when you go.
It's just so good.
When you get this tech, I can't remember what it's called. Hold on, what is it? No, I can't bother. There's this tech you get, and it makes them get extra hack armor and extra speed. They just live in the dream.
You think he needs to build some peltis with these fighting against the fire archers, or do you think the toxotes are good enough?
I imagine he's going to mix in some peltas when he. Oh, maybe he's not. He just says toxotes are the way to go. They are a really strong unit. They're a really strong unit.
Ah, a little pestilence there on the next Beole.
This is a little bit early. Kavoth is literally just getting in here. There's the forest protection.
He wanted to use that forest protection on the next one, by the way. So. He just saved it for that.
That Tao Wu just knocked all of the hoplites out of the way. And then there's the lightning weapons.
Mana core got butchered.
Oof.
Tower upgrade would have been nice here.
I mean, it would have done something.
You think at 50 favor he's going to drop in sentinels?
I may as well. Like, what else are you going to use it for?
Right? Zong. Where is this?
Yeah, I want some zombie.
No? Okay.
Zong.
Oh, yeah. We got the siege crossbows coming out. By the way, all the hoplites are dead, so this white horse cav is going to go insane.
Yeah, and he can move up to the top here and knock off that gold mine. He can literally put a ballet right on the gold mine if he wants.
Where's that?
Revenge. The revenge fire.
He's gonna hit the gold. It's a bait. He didn't even go through yet. The bait play OP. Oh, he's actually going through for a second.
He's got to do something, right? Oh, he finds a villager. 1 kill.
Well, he got a villager, guys. He did it.
This kind of just lets.
Oh my god, the TC's going down so quick.
Two siege crossbows, all of the white horse cavalry, plus there's fire archers there. That town center is not locked as well. It's down. It's done. Kavoth levels the series, yo. Desla. Oof.
Just so you guys know, I didn't tell you guys to put your points on B. That was Boit here. He's the one that forced you to do that. I did not.
No, all I said was 3DB play.
He said definitely do it. He said no. You said go to his channel and vote for him because he won the last game with his micro. I'm just saying it's not my fault.
I'm not gonna blame you, but I'm gonna blame you. All right, let's. All right. I mean, great conversion. It's a great conversion here from Kavoth. He got an insane opening here. 3DB. I don't know what he was thinking. He needed to get his. If he has his Ajax and Achilles out, that's not a problem because you can just take the fight against the pioneers and against the Najjar. You can hold. It's not the best of trades resource wise, but you can hold. You can get the town center up, but he just sort of forces it up and Kavoth gets a win. And we get a game number 3 at 1-1. Now it's a best of 3, Yo Dessler. Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Off with game number 3. All right. In the top of the map, in the blue color, playing as his patented Thor, it's 3DB. I did get the big B, but Fade off.
Oh, man. I got to swap the thingy-mabobber. But yeah, in the bottom, in the purple, we've got Kavath playing as Gaia. And this is Ghost Lake, also known as Goat Lake.
Whoa, jeepers. I like this map, Yo Desla. This map.
This is similar to yours. This is similar to yours.
Nah,
seriously, the generation you got.
This map is the most volatile map in the pool. Based on spawn.
Oh, I've talked about it. I know.
Spawn alone. Not only, and we're going to talk about it again because I feel like it needs to be.
I'll talk to you about something. The most crazy spawn I've ever seen for any game. It was on this map. I don't remember who the matchup was. I don't know if it was a bug or what. They each started with one gold mine, and then there were only 2 other gold mines on the map. They were right next to each other in the middle, on the right side. That was it. That's all the gold. It was 4 total gold mines on the map. I'm not even sure how that's possible.
Well, seeing is believing, as they say. Yeah. So we've got.
Well, we saw it, so then I was a believer.
Yeah, we've got 4 gold mine with 1 gold mine in the base. This is wild because, well, I mean, it could go really south really quickly for 3DB, but if it doesn't, all of a sudden this is an insanely good spawn for B. All he needs is to get to the heroic age, and all of a sudden he's got a 50 favor, extra 3,000 gold. Free 3,000 gold. He gets an extra 3,000 gold for 50 favor. He probably gets the mythic age, and he gets 6,000 gold. So he gets it all. What Kavoth's game plan needs to be here is to deny the 6,000 golds outside of his base as best as he can. If he can get 3 gold mines, fantastic. If he can get 4, even better. But yeah, this is tough.
What TC does Kavoth go for if he grabs one?
No. There's no town center grabbing here. This is 1 town center all the way.
One TC, 1 TC.
If we go, if there's a town center here from our Gaia player, I do my in the name of the Son, Father, Holy Spirit. You know, I think I butchered that. And I pray for our 2 town center player here.
To be fair, B can always just drop in a gold mine. He could go 2 TC. He could drop a gold mine anywhere he wants.
He could drop a gold mine in. I still pray for him.
He's getting extra dwarves with all of his upgrades.
Yep, that's it. This is
he's just winning out here.
Yeah, he's actually got so many already. 3DB's builds were always a little wonky, but the concepts are all there. Like I don't know how. Yeah, he's always like swapping around villages and everything, and it's always a little wonky. It's almost like he's just he has the idea in his head, but he hasn't like sat down and made it crisp.
Oh my god, he has 21 goats. B got like destroyed.
Yeah, I mean
in the goat department.
This is really, really good for Kavoth. I mean, he's got what. Here's the thing, like what B did was he said, I'm not going to scout. I'm giving up scouting here for a more efficient build order. He was actually whacking the doors. And Kavoth just said, great, I will take all the goats. And he did. And that's a big win for Kavoth.
No, so you think that this both going to do nothing until heroic?
No. I think this is got to be like full Murmillo from Kavoth to open with potentially some Caraballister as well as maybe some Terma a little bit mixed in later.
We got pre-Q on heroic already.
No, there's not. There's no heroic age coming. I don't believe it. He's going for a town center. All right.
Yep. I'm second TC. So right. Who was wrong?
No. I told you what I'm gonna do. If I see this, I told you, and I have got both of my hands. I'm my eyes are closed, and we pray for Kavoth right now. May the next 10 minutes.
Gaia can do it. Gaia can hold it. I believe.
May the next 10 minutes of this game bring you a gold mine somewhere on this.
For the record, guys, this TC gives you nothing except for more villagers. It literally does nothing. That's literally all it does.
Yep.
He's probably gonna put a wall up like right here, and then he's just gonna chill. I don't know.
Now the one...
And it's not like he has sky passages where he can go out and do things. He has to sit at home.
No. The one advantage here that Kavoth gets, very small, is that Thor's scouting is very, very average, especially when you go through Forcetti, but it's...
What is he doing? What is he doing?
Never mind.
What's he looking at?
Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything about this game.
You're double wrong!
I don't know anything about this game. Neither do these guys, apparently. Actually, hold on.
Guys, this is so above and beyond. It's just beyond comprehension, okay? That's what you're looking at, right?
I like to consider myself pretty good at this game.
You said Murmelo? No. Catapulti's my guy.
I like to
we're not doing the Murmelo here, okay? We're not doing none of that.
Yeah. I like to consider myself pretty good at this game, but it turns out that not only am I not good at this game, but I don't know anything either. Like, awful. I'm
stealing 3 more goats. He has so many.
I'm so confused. Okay,
this is the best strategy I've ever seen.
Here's the one thing here is that 3DB didn't get to scout the map. So how does he know what's going on? He didn't see anything. What's he got? He's seen like...
All right, what's he doing with his gold? What's he doing with the gold? He's out of gold.
He's out of gold, but it's fine. There's no units out for
Is he going to drop one in? Is he dropping one in, or is he going to go for another one?
No. He goes onto goats or onto chickens or onto the hunt behind or on the front.
Either of those things.
And then he's going to
not
go to
doing
the
any of
heroic
those things.
age.
He's going to wood. Nope, went to wood.
Understand.
Wrong on all counts.
I don't understand.
Wrong on all counts. You got like 3 or 4 guesses in, and none of them were.
No, they were all the same.
They're
all the same. They just go to food and then go to the heroic age. It didn't matter which one. So it was one guess. It was one guess. Thank you very much. This game makes... Okay,
guys, listen. The #1 rule of warfare: never let them know your next move.
That's right.
That's what it is.
I can't guess it. Oh god. Oh dear. And he's making cavalry. I was...
Yes. Oh no, there's a Murmelo. You got what? I don't know if that really counts at this point, but he is making a Murmelo. He's making one of everything. He's got the campaign army coming. I like it.
I'm not even gonna try anymore. Wait, he's got how many Hersa? Wait, he just bought. What did he just buy?
This is top tier. Look at this army right here.
What did 3D? But he just spent all of his gold on something. He's getting a 3rd town center. Yoda.
Yes. Double down on the decision. This is good. Doubling down on it. Guys, what did I say? You never let them know your next move. This is it. This is money.
Kavoth knows it. He sees it. He literally sees it with...
No. Kavoth probably thinks this is a 2nd TC. Or there's no way he thinks it's a 3rd, right? Has he seen the 2nd?
Yeah, he's seen the 2nd.
Has he scouted it?
He's seen
okay, never mind. Well, he knows.
Yeah, he knows.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, he knows.
Oh boy.
All right.
Here come the Murmelo.
This could be also game over right now if 3DB cannot take this. He has to drop the healing spring right now, I think. This is so important for him. The raiding cavalry onto the current balance.
Dropping the healing spring. There he did. He dropped it in.
It's in. He knows he needs this position. 2 seconds for the town center finishing your destiny. He gets it
up. He's got the TC.
It's up. Kavoth can
survive.
Kavoth can keep piling in here, but he's gonna have to pull back.
No, he doesn't want to do that.
There's too many units in the town center. It's too hard, too risky.
All right, Kavoth, you know what to do. Grab your 3rd TC. Let's even things out.
No. He can't. He can't go into a boom war against Thor right now. Thor is gonna get 12,000 gold on the bottom of the map that Kavoth can't secure now because of the map control and how it's all working out if he goes for a 3rd town center. And then he's going to be playing against like infinite.
He needs the population room, man. Look.
No. He's going to. He has to all in right now. There's no other options. He's going for the main base. I love it. This is going to be fair. I don't know. This is Age of Mythology.
This is the game. 28 military pop to 56. So yeah, B really can't fight back yet.
He's making a whole bunch of longhouses down the bottom here. He's on the gold mine. There's a lot of damage.
He doesn't care about that stuff up front. Wait, where's Kavoth going?
Killing off the temple is good because it does limit trolls from coming out. Limits Hersa from getting built for a little bit. There are a whole bunch of great halls. but
he is spamming a lot of units though. He's got Mermaids turning a bunch into heroes, getting ready.
Yeah, this is pretty good. This is kind of what I was expecting off of one town center.
What is B gonna do to? What does B make here to survive?
Pure. I'm not guessing anymore. I've given up. I've given up trying to get into the mind of 3DB and go up. I don't understand anything.
They got the moves. You know what he needs? A bunch of towers.
You know what?
That'd do it.
That arguably isn't a terrible idea. Like, it's probably not bad, but I don't think he's got time for it.
Big towers around the TC. Oh, he's jumping on it.
Yep,
run away by time.
He has to take this fight right now. He has to break through this position. If he breaks through this position, I'm pretty sure the game is over for 3DB. I mean, he still has Dwarven Gold Mine, so he can run. So maybe it's not over. But
Carnivore is going to be dropping in, I think. Cooldown just came off.
He can drop it straight on top of the Caraballister is probably his best bet so that they don't... Well, he doesn't need to. They're already dead. Yeah, this is perfect here from Kavoth.
44 military to 90. Yeah, B's in danger. The dwarves are fighting back.
Are you converting?
Get him!
Converting villages to berserks here makes perfect sense for 3DB after being on 3 town centers. Kavoth has not quite recognized that that's happening. But it doesn't matter. He just turns around and wins the fight anyway.
Dwarves are winning! Dwarves OP. By the way, I love how he put the economic build up here so we get the lush up here.
This is something that Gaia players need to do. This is so much advantage.
So good.
You think about like what Odin gets. He gets 0.5 HP per second back on all of his, or 0.4 back on all of his units. Gaia, 1 HP back a second while being on Gaia Lush. So just doing this is just such an advantage.
Okay, now build towers.
He's
got a little wall over here with all these longhouses. It's only going to buy him a few seconds, though.
Yeah. The economic guild
Throwing Axemen needed to be over there to be hitting them while they were coming through. Too late now.
I think the next move here for Kavoth needs to be to get Heroic Gauge through Rhea. And you can get those super Mamilo to come in as well. 3DB has managed to get himself a healthy amount of throwing Axemen, which do counter these, but the Terma are going to be great.
Yeah. The Terma are going to be so good here. The army differences just look so vast.
It's staggering. And it's actually kind of close.
To be fair, B's climbing back, right? He's climbing.
At every fight, he's taking down population. He can't be. He can't be taking these fights down so much population.
Okay, now he's in danger. Now he's in danger. It's too much. He wasn't fighting near the healing spring this time, so that was tough. And by the way, all the dwarves, they gave it their best shot, but they're not winning this anymore.
Those butter knives, they are very buttery. The Mermilla was slathered with buttery then.
And that's it. Kavoth takes it.
Well, that was not how I expected this game to go at all. Can we just recap? Just for my predictions, just so everyone, so we can just realize how wrong I was. I just want to double down. I said it was going to be a 1 town center, and it was going to be it was going to be a crazy 1 town center game. Lots and lots of fighting to try and secure a second gold mine. This turned out to be a 3 town center defense against 2 town centers. I don't even. I can't even.
Absolutely nuts.
Oh dear.
You're pretty positive on the no second TC from either player. You would be surprised if it was just 1, but not only was it 1, it was 2, and one of them also went a 3rd town center because, why not?
Well, you can obviously see why not. There's one player has a
no. That's not why he lost. That was a perfect play. Perfect play. Just unfortunately took a bad fight there near the end. That's all.
That's true. He probably could have waited a little longer. He did have dwarves.
He could have turned some dwarves into berserks, fought near the healing spring. He'd have been fine. He could have gave up the 3rd and went back and protected the 2nd. I think it'd have been fine. Money.
Yeah, maybe. All right. Well, that's game number 3. Kavoth leading 2-1. Just one more victory, and then he will have gotten through the B-man. Cool. We're having a fun time here. We're in game number 4. 3DB's, not his tournament life, but his series life on the line as he spawns in with Zeus.
Oh, yeah. Got some nice Zeusy over here. Oh, and on the left-hand side, in the red, playing as Oranos, it's Kavath.
Kavath. He goes in with the Oranos. I've got to sort the score out. People are already mad at me. Sorry. I've got to swap. Yeah, no, the score's right. No, it's all good. Yeah, we fixed it. It's all good. So Kavath up 2-1.
I got to swap all those around too all the time.
No. You know, I'm pretty sure in Age of Empires 4, they have it so that the game detects which side the players are on and auto swaps it to the right one. I don't want to say anything.
Yeah, but we don't have that.
We don't have the technology yet, but you know, the technology's there. It's just like it's kind of like.
Is it there? Is the technology there?
Well, no, it's kind of like Japan. They're living in the future, right? So the technology's there. It just hasn't quite made it all the way to Australia. Maybe I don't know how America goes with the technology.
Like internet speeds.
Yeah, internet speeds. Exactly. It took us a couple of years, a couple of decades.
More than a couple of years. Oh boy!
Well, I mean, the map is Erebus. Unfortunately, we don't have We don't have any Gaia here to fix the terrain.
Nope. It's an awesome land of dirt and dust.
That's right. It's literally underworld. We're in the underworld. Somehow Zeus is infiltrated and Oranos. Both these guys, they're not used to the underworld. That's where they send people they don't.
Hades is just chilling somewhere watching this fight unfold. He doesn't care.
That's right. All right, let's talk a little bit about the matchup. Hey, Yodesla. It's a 6 gold mine Erebus. The gold mines are spread out beautifully, perfect for sky passage shenanigans. Like if Kavath can sneak a villager up to the very north of the map, there's a pretty unsuspecting gold mine that's getting scouted by 3DB there, but that's like an option.
Yeah, immediately scouting that.
Yeah, but you could get up there with a sky passage at any point, and 3DB might not be the wise there. Yeah, lots and lots of room for sky passage shenanigans. Kavath does like his fast second talent center ideas. I actually think I played this matchup versus Kavath.
You think which one would he grab? The bottom one, probably. I don't know if he grabbed
no,
the top
I didn't.
one. That one's closer. But...
No, I played Kronos, not Oranos yet. But anyways, I played something similar to this one, and we had like a really, really wild one town center game. But with 3DB going Hermes, I think we might see something a little different. We might see Kavath go for the town center, a delayed town center or something. I'm not sure. And
if he does grab him, which one's he grabbing?
They're both kind of average, but you're playing as Oranos, so it doesn't matter.
That's true.
Yeah,
it is true. Sky passage OP. If it doesn't matter, he might as well just grab one of these town centers, right?
You gotta be as far away.
So it does matter. So it does matter.
As far away from the B man as possible. You don't want to get stung. You don't want to get stung.
Interesting. So now it matters. Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My bad.
All right. Centaur going straight down the middle.
Oh, Kavath is doing it.
For Kavath's gold's in the back.
Kavath is doing it. He is going for the Prometheans. Now, as soon as you see the fast advance from Zeus here, you send one citizen directly away from the line of where the centaur's coming in. And you throw a sky passage down in the middle of your base, and you throw a sky passage up somewhere else, if you can. Now, it's not the best on Erebus because there's the shades, but yeah.
Those shades have killed a lot of priests, by the way.
What have they?
A lot of priests. When
yeah. The priest. I was like, hang on, this game? There's no priest in this game. What are we talking about?
No. I'm just saying in general. In general, like priests have been getting murdered by those shades.
Yeah. I like this here actually from Kavath. He's going to be completely fine. He's going to have Valor for this citizen. There's no way it goes down. And he blocks in his gold mine beautifully. Love it. Double counter barracks, military barracks. Valor onto an Oracle is interesting.
He wants more favor.
Look, Oranos has got a lot of favor income. Do you really need more?
He's going to get even more now.
Do you really need more?
He's going for Mythic. He's going for Prometheans.
That's right. It is a little dangerous doing this because you're playing up against Hermes now. If you're playing against Hermes, then the Centaur with good micro are going to be a big problem for those Prometheans.
Catapulti's getting mixed in. Got turned into a hero immediately. Wow.
Well,
a little bit of micro here from the Centaur.
3DB's got 2 Pegasus out. He's trying to spot where all the oracles are.
He's also probably trying to look for those sky passages, but there are none.
None yet. None yet. It's not something you need to... It's really not something you need to go for super early. It does slow you down a little bit. Something you do for a little bit later, once you're all set up, but straight away, I mean, it kind of works, but kind of doesn't.
I think Don already just low-key cut you, but
it
was kind of like a 400 IQ thing he said.
Look, I did... Why you gotta be like that, Donardi? I thought we were friends.
I see what he did. It took me a minute, but I figured it out.
Yeah, I did predict Kavoth would go for a town center, but he's a changed man. He is a changed man. The guy
completely different guy from the guy we saw 5 minutes ago.
A couple of Terma. This is dangerous. I don't... If you're going to build Terma, you've got to heroize them. Otherwise, they're way too slow at 5 speed versus the Hippias.
They're going to get murdered.
And this is already Spirited Charge Hippias from 3DB.
B's going to need... he's going to need his heroes and a lot of his own myth units actually to fight the amount of Prometheans that I assume are going to get made. I mean, it's 53 favor, right? I mean... I guess he could save it for heroizing, but...
Kavoth is very scared right now. I don't like farms as Oranos at all. It's the last thing I ever want to do, because it's like you have this building sky passage just to be anywhere, but he can't leave his base to get out and get a sky passage on the map.
Pegasus are everywhere, dude.
This control from the 3DB is actually insane.
I mean, look at the mini map. These blue dots are running everywhere. They're just checking everything.
This is absolutely wild.
Look at that Terma.
And now there's 3 Terma. Not Terma. The 3 center. One idea here for Kavoth, which is like a pretty good idea, is heroize everything, and then you can take a fight. Because that nullifies the centaur completely.
It does. Yep.
A couple of Prometheans.
Like
he was popping them. I love this from Kavoth. This is one of the sneaky things Kavoth likes to do. He hides units all the time. He's had a whole bunch of Prometheans inside of the temple there. Just pops them out, and he's ready to go.
He's hidden the tower. You see that?
Yeah.
You got a bunch of Felties in that tower.
That's actually 9. That would be like 9,000.
No! The scout died to the shade.
Victory. That would
Shade took it down.
It would be 9,000 IQ, no? Like, if he just left a whole bunch of heroes in that tower, left the Oracle over there, 3DB comes in to try and kill it off, and he just pops out. He's just like, knock.
Looking at the resources, neither player going to be going up to heroic for a while. I think in this engagement, I think Kavoth wins.
Oh yeah, Kavoth's army is really
a lot of
strong.
centaurs, but
I do think he needs those Terma to be heroes.
He jumped out! With
That's it, perfect! Shockwave as well!
That was great!
And there's a ceasefire forced.
That would have been so
good.
The
mind games, the Oranos mind... Now, out on the map, Sky Passage. There's no risk right now. Send the citizens out, get the Sky Passage in, and you're good to go. I don't think Kavoth's going to go for it, but he is just playing so scared here. I like it. Like, I think he's doing a good job. He hasn't lost anything. His army is getting stronger and stronger, but he needs to get out on the map.
Do you think with B's control, he should take a second TC, or these should stay on 1?
Well, I think the 1 town center play is the way to go here, given the control that he's got. Like, he's no sky passages.
He is on multiple sides of this.
I don't know if
North
he can...
and south, and he's dragging the army right. This is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if he can win a fight, though.
No. Keep us run. That was scary.
He's not going to be able to finish that one off there. Let's get away. Couple units in the center of the map. The centaur are coming through. Those hero Murmillo are here, though.
Like, going for it here?
He's trying something. Makes a little bit of damage from the rain. And the Prometheans on the back. Smacking.
Dude, those things do a lot of damage.
They do so much damage. If they get on top, they're doing 3x. They're doing hack. And that's a 15% hack armor. 250 HP centaur. So not very much.
Look at him trying to cut him off. Look at this.
Yes. Perfect hero units come in, getting a couple of
in there.
whacks off. He's taking the HP down, gets a kill. Great play there from Kavoth. And now he's out in the middle of the map. Mana to come down. I want to see sky passages in the middle. Manas don't matter here. Sky passages everywhere to be completely safe. Sky passages in the main base, and he is in a perfect position.
Coming in down here. Those got to run. Oh, catapult is right there.
Oh man!
How did they not get a kill?
Kavoth is playing this so nicely, Yodesla.
Kavoth wants it, dude. B needs to make something better happen here. I mean, I love the centaurs and everything, but this army from Kavoth is terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh no! Beautiful shockwave.
Another shockwave. No ceasefire now. That's going to be one dead, maybe two dead ones. As he charges straight into the main base. There's no need to not do this. He's just got everything in here. Catapult. He's Yodesla. This is a nightmare situation for B.
Oh, this is horrible. And if he had all the centaurs in his base, able to make it rain and run away, this whole time that would have been nice, but he just didn't have the opportunity. The centaurs were pushed away the entire fight, and knowing no way to help. This whole rain of arrows there.
Kavoth is just happily going to sit in this main base forever. Town center does huge damage. Don't get me wrong, but there's
tower upgrade.
Many units.
Oh yeah. I think you should DQ one of the centaurs. Just get the tower upgrade. Would help.
I can't. Yeah, he's just still spamming all these centaurs when he's playing against all of these hero units. The
Look at all these heroes chasing these centaurs, man. Oh my god. There's still so many Prometheans in here just murdering everything.
Yeah, and if Kavoth wants to right now he's picked up all the heroes, he can literally just grab all those Prometheans and right-click on the town center, and it's all over.
Kavoth went insane.
Yep, well, there you go. That was such a nice defense. I was questioning all the farms and stuff, but I think when it comes down to it, the resource advantage for Kavoth was insane. And I think a lot of this, I think a lot of this advantage, is that just because he had upgrades? Did he have? Yes, he did. Yeah, no, he only had pickaxe. What did B have? B had hand axe. So it's not the economic upgrades. It's just the Oranos economy here. When you're playing against Centaur, there's so many villagers on favor that Kavoth could afford to throw these farms down, and it didn't really set him too far behind. And I guess maybe B going so heavy onto Centaurs against all the hero units and not getting the Paspist or whatever he needs out. Obviously can't build them until he's in the hero cage, but getting those units to counter just didn't have him. Well, there you go.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like you were saying about the I was just playing scared, but I think he was just waiting for his moment.
Yeah. I think he was playing scared with the citizens, but rightfully so. Like there was like Pegasus everywhere, scouts. He couldn't get out of his base, so he didn't even try. What a time! That was what a series. Congratulations to Kavoth. Wins in 4 games, and I think that means he's almost got a lock on the group, right? He just has one more. Or
which group is he in?
He'll be probably second, as he lost. Spoilers. He's probably going to be second, unless he drops to Ulysses, which I think is his last game he needs to play. Where's GG?
That's group C. Oh, by the way, Tunis and Avali both agreed to play early, so they're going to start now.
Fantastic. Let's get it.